Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Starting your own business, the entrepreneurship alternative. Chapter number 6, part 2. Learning goals are identify personality traits that typically characterize successful entrepreneurs, summarize the process of starting a new venture, explain how organizations promote entrepreneurship. What is entrepreneurship? Let's start again with the definition of entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is a person who seeks a profitable opportunity and takes the necessary risks to set up and operate a business. It differs from many small businesses owners in their strong desire to make their business grow. The only difference between a small business owner and entrepreneur is that entrepreneur has a strong desire to grow his business, while small business owner don't have that desire. It is different from managers because managers have the responsibility to use the resources of the organization to accomplish their goals, while entrepreneur has to create resources to accomplish his goals. And entrepreneurs are willing to take risks. So entrepreneurs differ from managers is they are willing to assume risk, financial, social, career. For further information, you can visit entrepreneurship.com. That is an excellent resource. Characteristics of entrepreneurs. There are key characteristics that make up the entrepreneurial personality. Many entrepreneurs had parent role models and are always wanted to be entrepreneurs. These traits may increase a person's chance of being a successful entrepreneur. So the characteristics of entrepreneur, that entrepreneurial personality must have a vision, tolerance for failure, creativity, tolerance for ambiguity, internal locus of control, need to achieve, self-confidence, and optimism. So if someone is having these characteristics, there is a high probability for that entrepreneur to be successful. Entrepreneurial characteristics. Let's discuss one by one entrepreneurial characteristics. The first one is vision. It means entrepreneurs begin with an overall idea for how to make their business idea successful. The second one is high energy level, a willingness to work hard. And the third is need to achieve. Entrepreneurs work hard because they want to excel, they want to be successful in their career. And the next one is self-confidence, fearlessness in the face of difficult odds, tolerance for failure. Entrepreneurs are not easily discouraged. And then creativity. Entrepreneurs devise innovative ways to overcome difficult problems and situations. And tolerance for ambiguity. Entrepreneurs take in stride uncertainties. They have internal locus of control. Entrepreneurs believe they can control their own fates. The combination of these characteristics is important to an entrepreneur who is willing to take risks. These 8 traits are especially important for people who want to succeed as entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurial quiz. So anyone among you can take this quiz and assess oneself that how much entrepreneurial skill that person has. So if you are ready, this quiz will assess if your personality traits are close to be an entrepreneur. So this is an excellent quiz that you can use for yourself. Starting a new venture. There are a lot of ways to think about who you are and how that might translate into a business. You will also want to think about buying an existing business or preparing a franchise. Selecting a business idea, find something you love to do and are good at doing. Always remember, you have to do in your life that you love to do. That the thing that you want to do must have a match with your personality, only then you can love it. And then think about, can your idea satisfy a need in the marketplace? If the answer is yes, it means you can start a business. If the answer is no, no need to start the business. If the idea is not going to satisfy a need in the marketplace, because we mean business in the business. Entrepreneurs must be sure that the idea they choose has the interest in the marketplace. So buying an existing business is another option that you can start a new business with. So it has the advantages that already established customers, deal with familiar suppliers, good service known in the marketplace, necessary permits and licenses are already secure, financing may be easier, seller financing. So these are the advantages if someone is going to start a business and someone buys an existing business. There are many advantages to purchasing an existing business. Financing may be easier as the business has a track record and financial data. The seller of the business may set up an installment sale. To find business for sale, contact a business broker. Creating a business plan. Creating a business plan, you can watch the website is shown in the figure in this exhibit, obusiness.com, wwinc.com, and then Kaufman e-venturing, morebusiness.com. Please visit these websites so you can learn about how to create a business plan. 58% of most recent incorporation CEO did not create a formal written plan. So this is true all around the world, that most of the people or most of the businessmen don't bring in writing whatever the planning they have. So it's important to write it down, to have a written plan. But businesses plans do help entrepreneurs prepare enough resources and stay focused on key objectives. If someone is going to write a business plan, definitely it will be helpful. It will be helpful for that entrepreneur. Finding finances. If someone starts a new business, definitely one needs finances. So you need to assess your startup and initial operating cost and identify how you will obtain funding. Debt financing is a debt contractual obligation in which you incur a liability to pay someone back. Equity financing is the sale of ownership in which you have sold investors a piece of your firm. They are invested they are invested in your success and expect to be rewarded accordingly. Angel investors focus more on startup businesses than venture capitalists. Each group invests directly in a business for an equity stake. So debt financing and equity financing, these are the two options that you can use to start a business. Government support for new ventures. All around the world, government supports the new businesses, and we hope that in our country, definitely our government also supports new businesses, and we have to look into those options where government is supporting new businesses. Business incubators, enterprise zones, and government legislation. These are the three factors that will help you to understand that how much a government is supporting a new business in a particular country. So business incubators are a key way government supports new ventures. Universities have business incubators, and they have these business incubators to help the entrepreneurs. And then government has enterprise zones, encourage entrepreneurship in specific geographic areas, and government legislation must be present in a particular country that gives and evidence of the sport by the government. Entrepreneurship. One needs to understand the difference between entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship. Many companies want to retain entrepreneurial spirit within their organizations. Many organizations encourage entrepreneurship and can benefit from the practice. 3M is a company, American company, that introduces so many innovative products all around the world. 3M and Post-it Note is a great example. So 3M encourage creativity in its employees. So promoting innovation within organizational structures means entrepreneurship. So an idea to promote creativity is not easy. So government has to, organization has to create a specific culture to promote creativity inside the organizations. So companies promote in a variety of ways, works, facing programs. Companies can use these programs to, to, to initiate creativity inside the organization. Summary for starting your own business, the entrepreneurship alternatives. So in this chapter, we have discussed, we have defined entrepreneurs, we have described the entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are differentiated from small business owners and managers, and we have discussed different types of entrepreneurs, and we have identified the three types of entrepreneurs. Reasons are explained due to which people choose to become entrepreneurs in this chapter. Several factors are discussed that support and expand opportunities for entrepreneurs. We have discussed the personality traits that typically characterize successful entrepreneurs. The process of starting a new business is summarized in this chapter. And lastly, we have discussed how organizations promote entrepreneurship. It is explained briefly. Thank you. That's all for this chapter. Thank you.